Alright, y'all, I would venture to guess. Hang on. Audiobook pause. I would venture to guess that you guys can't really tell the difference in the video quality, but this is my test run on the GoPro Hero 8. Picked it up with the holiday deals they're having. This is one of the top 2 things on the list that I was hoping to get to increase the quality of these videos a little bit. I think this has the best combination of video quality and stabilization for running. Right now I'm just going handheld, but we'll probably pick up a stick thing, and I'm interested in seeing some reviews about some of the media attachments that GoPro is making for these things. It's Tuesday, by the way. Hi, happy Tuesday. Happy post-Thanksgiving week. Get back out there, go run more. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this test. I'm gonna go home because I gotta go to work.
Hey, just going on a run here, Torrey Pines area. It's beautiful. Just having a great time training up for Bandera 100K. It's pretty exciting stuff with that. And we've got just so much awesomeness around here. What a beautiful, beautiful place we live. But yeah, just getting in a 10-mile run today. And then we've got a new race. We're picking out logos, finishing stuff up with the ranch. We're working on volunteer awards today. So we got some, well, not volunteer awards, but just something, a little keepsake for all of our volunteers that are helping out at the race. We appreciate you guys a ton. The people that are coming out to compete, we appreciate you guys a ton. Made a revamp to the medal, finisher medal. So that's gonna be awesome, and we're gonna get that out today. Later, as soon as I get back from my run, I'm gonna push that to the makers, and then finisher awards. I think we're gonna go with elevation culture. And so yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. New race, got approved. Just had a race not approved. We rebutted some of the things that they said about the race. But it looks like one of our bigger races, which we'll announce once we've created logos and stuff for it, but has been submitted, all the paperwork, so we're just waiting on final approval for that. And yeah, we're pretty excited.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I was going for. Come on, horsies. That's weird. There must be some kind of like birthday party or something. Birthday party? What am I saying? It's in a stable. I would venture to guess it's some kind of a riding team or a practice of some kind, right? Oh. Bridal Trails. Something. Bridal Trail State Park. Equestrian Park, maybe? Equestrian. What a fun word. Oh, we are out here doing things. Man, I love doing things. Do you guys love doing things? Apparently that's my phrase. That's the one thing that I can say. It's a little spooky out here. It's pretty dead. Had an overcast day today, but I'm a little surprised because it's been a balmy 50 degrees, and I would expect more people in the middle of December. We're in the middle of December. Can you believe that? In the middle of December to be outside when it's 50 degrees. Because this might be your only chance for like the next 30 days, 90 days, until it's a good temperature to go outside again. Anyway, what's up? Oh, hang on.
ABC 50, the aid station, got the man in the tux. Woo! And we're volunteering. We got runners coming. We got hot food. Second wind trail run. Yeah, look who we found.
Ah, I thought it was a picture.
Yeah. You're missing out, James. In the rain.
Oh, it's beautiful weather.
We are sweeping. This is Colton.
How's it going?
We're doing Cuyamaca. Oh, this isn't Cuyamaca. This is ABC 50. And we got some.
Talking about Cuyamaca though.
Yeah, we were talking about it. There's some runners out there in the distance. It's been raining. It's been pouring. And we're just picking up all the stuff along the way. But yeah, keep you posted.
Yeah. Okay. Got it. Yeah. Thanks, Sean, for that. That's riveting information. Appreciate it. Yeah. Back over to me. Got it. Okay. Oh my goodness. Look. Look. That's a poop. It's probably hard to tell with scale, but that thing's probably like 6 inches in diameter. That ball on the left there. What in the world? How do you make that? I know obviously it's not a person, but like, jeez, you know? All right, relevant information. What do we got? Let's see if I can break this up. Hey, you know what I was just listening to? Third Eye Blind. How do you guys feel about Third Eye Blind? Is that a thing that like, hold on. How do you guys feel about Third Eye Blind? Is that like a band that only I like? Because I have labeled it since the mid 2000s as the greatest rock band of the 90s. And I'm curious, does anyone else feel the same way? So here's a question. What do you guys think? Who earns the title greatest rock band of the 90s? Let me know. Maybe we can have a vote. What else? We've got some news, non-us related, as you've been keeping tabs. We just finished up, not we, the Ultra community has just finished up ABC 50 this weekend, earlier yesterday. And sounds like you guys had some good weather for that. It sounds great. I heard about a guy who pulled a butt muscle because he slid in some mud. If that's you, mad respect, my dude. I don't think he finished, but still, you know what I mean? To be out there trying to put it in, put work in, to pull a butt muscle in the middle of a race. Imagine your life. I respect it. Anyway, what else did we just finish up? Oh, the Western States drawing for 2020. Hello. Sean and I were both not in that because we didn't run qualifiers in 2019. So we didn't have a chance, but we ooh, mud, and poop. We are both signed up for Bandera 100K in January So we'll be putting it in early. There's a 17-hour cutoff for that one, and it seems very doable. I have never run 100K before. I know that sounds crazy, but I haven't. That's gonna be my first one. But 17-hour cutoff, like, I can do that. So the Western States drawing, this stands out to me. You might have heard this already. There was one dude or girl, I don't actually know, who out of the 9 people that had 8 consecutive years, which means you get 128 tickets, I think, for the lottery. So they had like a 35% chance of getting drawn, I think. 8 out of the 9 got drawn. Now one person, I think it's a guy, didn't get drawn. Can you imagine? My condolences. Brutal. I did hear though, and I don't know if this is true or not, I hope it is, but there's a guy told me that that person got put first on the wait list. I respect that. So near guaranteed entry. It's a little bit sensationalist to feel bad for that person who didn't get drawn, because it's more than likely they're going to be running it anyway. But that's it, it's in the books. Look at this sign. It says flying horseshoes, 15 miles per hour. I love it. Oh, there's a trail right there. Let's go down there. Anyway, oh, a train, or not a train, a horse. There he is. Hello, how are you today?
I should walk past horses.
Oh, sorry about that. Horse owners, what do you think? Should you walk past horses? I don't know. I'm not a horse person. So the second race, we've got our second race all but confirmed. I know I mentioned that last time, or in a clip I tried to record before. It might not have actually come through or made it into a video, but basically why I say that is because it is going to be currently December 26th, 2020. So exactly 12 months and a couple weeks away. And the reason it's so far away is because it's themed around the end of the year, getting one last chance at some PRs, one last chance to have a good performance for the year, to say you rounded out the year well. We wanted to do it on exactly December 31st every year. The issue is the park location that we were choosing for the race is closed to the public on those days. So we've moved it to the last weekend of the year, or the weekend prior, if the last day of the year falls on a Saturday, Sunday, that kind of thing. So the format, due to the theme, we've got 2 popular race lengths that people like to PR with, and that is the 5K and the half marathon. And we've got the main event is going to be a 24-hour race, something that I'm not used to, something I'm not super comfortable with, but people seem to like them, and we're excited to try something like that out. So the goal, obviously, 24 hours, 5-mile loops. We're going to be aiming for 8Ks, 20 laps, 100 miles to complete the day, but it'll just be a how far can you go in 24 hours kind of thing for the 24-hour race. And if you want to go more than 100 miles, you go more than 100 miles. 2 aid stations, and the course is about half and half. I think it's like 3 3.5 Ks on pavement, and the other 4.5 to 5 Ks are on trail. But you can choose to turn those trail miles into road miles if you so choose. It's a difference of like 0.1 K, 10 meters, 0.01 K, sorry. So if you want to give your trail legs a break, or if you prefer roads, that might be an event for you, where you can stick to the road the whole way around. And we're pretty excited about that one. And the reason, I should have mentioned this before, the reason why it's an issue to that it's not confirmed 100%, so I'm trying to say, is because they will not let you submit a special request form, a special permit, special event permit, more than 6 months away. So we have written confirmation that there should be no issue with the event, but we cannot submit a request for the permit until around June, which is a bummer, but we will be on top of that. Let's talk ranch news. Hello. Ranch news. We got ranch news. We got ranch news. We got ranch news. I think I overshot something. I don't think I'm supposed to be down here. I think I'm supposed to be up there. Hold on, wife, I'm coming. The budget is small, so shirts are gonna be at a premium, which brings me to my next point in a roundabout, very unplanned way. We will have a very limited number of shirts for the ranch available for purchase at the event. Probably like 5 in each size, and maybe not in the full range in the women's cuts, because there's 3, so that makes it tough. And we'll do our best, but for us to incur like $500 in shirts that may or may not sell, based on the numbers of how many people are signing up for this race, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to have a bunch of leftover inventory. So maybe what we can do is we can take down people who are interested in buying shirts after the fact, and we can do a second batch, a second run. We end up selling out at the race. That would probably go for hats as well, but we'll see what happens. Do we have any other news? I'm sure we do. Hang on, I gotta get in the car, gotta get back to the way.
Yes, and you know that you set the stage for when you first go to bed, and you set the stage for when you go back to bed after spending.
Pause. All right, horse people, should I feel bad about that interaction? That lady, by default, she was a little bit older, so they tend to be a little bit easier to spook. I know that sounds terrible, and that's very stereotypical, but the thing where you're stereotyping someone, Anyway, it's sitting on my brain. I'm like, should I have gone slower? Probably, to be safe, but realistically, I don't know if I should have been criticized for that. I don't feel like that was that big of a deal. Anyway, I'm over it now. I'm past it. We're moving on. Other ranch news. We still have to do a trail work thing. I don't know what's going on. It's looking less and less likely that the bridge is going to come through. We had some leads on people who could help out with that, and they seem to be falling through / disinterested, and we're a little bit bummed about that. But We'll still work on it. We've got to at least do some trail work for them. Not because it's part of our agreement and our obligation, but because I would feel terrible if we promised them we would do trail work and we didn't do trail work. This is another one of those times where I'm trying to record something, but it's just not getting done. I'm sorry. I'll work on it, but we got a lot done. We talked about a lot of things. It's frustrating. You might even be able to notice it. I'm frustrated because I want to put better effort into this, more quality effort into this, and it's just not coming through. So I've got one last thing. I'll say one last thing. Maybe we'll just leave it at that. There's a big truck in front of me. Next week, we've got the surf party, and I am choo-choo all aboard for that. I'll be flying down, and we've got some other meetings. The city of Escondido wants to meet with us. I believe it's predicated on, it's obviously about the other range. I believe it's predicated on our alcohol situation. Originally, we were talking about getting a sponsor who might volunteer some alcohol or serve some alcohol or something, because I know that runners like that. And what we boil it down to now is that that's probably not likely, but we do have a kombucha company that is interested in stepping into that role, which, as you may know, it is technically 1% alcohol, I think. It's like fermented, so it's considered alcoholic, which I don't know if that falls under the minimum for the alcohol permit, if we have to do anything for that, get all that stuff. But if it does, then we'll nix that idea and we'll move on to something else. We're making progress. I figure if we can make a little bit of progress every single day, things will eventually fall into place. I'm supposed to be the organized one. That's my job. That's what I'm supposed to do. But I try. All right, y'all. Keep running. Keep doing your thing. We'll see you out there.